Welcome guys to the start of a new Let's Play as we take on a fantasy that is never final. In its 16th iteration, Final Fantasy XVI. The journey of Clive is about to begin through the land of Valisthea. Dominance, crystals, and icons all around. But before we start, just the couple of disclaimers of the fact that this game is of mature themes. It is rated 18, so if that's not your cup of tea, step aside. But if you are along for the ride, I hope you are, just like we are with our 13th, if you count Final Fantasy XIV on the Twitch as well, playthrough of a Final Fantasy game. After 4, 6, 7, Remake, 8, 9, we got Crisis Core in there too, 13 Trilogy, 15... Crystal Chronicles. It is a series that I love and a series that very much drew me to JRPGs, and I'm very excited to see how it iterates on the formula yet again, as of course action combat is the name of the game. But without further ado, we can find out by just pressing new game and starting our story. So I'm gonna hide away for a bit as our opening cutscenes unfold. I hope you enjoy.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mothercrystals, and that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
I said focus, Wyvern!
And so it begins then. Right. Can't run. Can't do much. Can't go to the main menu. At any time outside a cutscene to open the main menu, gameplay configuration settings, including camera inversion, can be adjusted on the system tab for all those that just went, whoa.
Don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
Time to move!
Thalita run. This is a light jog. But I guess it's a full run when you're wearing armor and a sword as well.
We're just in time.
Way this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean, you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board. Which just leaves me.
Hopka!
The Ironblood will rue the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
You cock.
Benedicta.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
Well, that was interesting. A lot of politics going on in that room. But to be honest, it was just a room of assholes, manipulation, interpersonal relationship secrets, by the look of things. Which, to be honest, is actually an apt description for politics. That is a dainty jump. Please, please, please. I've just had Final Fantasy XV flashbacks. If you do me the solid of not having the jump button be the same button as the pickup button, that would be great. Or pretty please.
And quick and deadly.
As always. Take the van.
Wait. Something's not right.
Titan. So the Darmaks finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
Yeah, indeed. Now that's the spectacle I expect from a Final Fantasy game. Now that's only watching it 1080p. What? Oh,
She's right on top of us.
okay. I guess I'll just ignore the fighting that's going on. The crossfire. I'm in the crossfire. Oh, this is bad. Hello? Yeah, I agree. Whoa, that.
Anytime, Wyvern.
I can't run. It won't let me run fast. What are you talking about?
Who's gonna stand there?
Wyvern! Wyvern! I told you before, you do not get to die here.
Do you yield? Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Two arms, then. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery. Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
Attack the Lord Commander. Hey, it's tutorial time. Melee attacks. Press square to perform a melee attack. Up to 4 attacks can be chained together. I bet that BS guy would have liked to have hung around for a little bit longer like we did in the end. Of course, he probably didn't know about it. Realization probably never hit. Up to 4 attacks can be chained together.
Good. Again.
Beginner combat.
Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the Phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me.
You seem to want this a bit much. What's that sparkly thing up there, though? Land a fire spell 5 times. Press triangle to cast fire. Range spell that can strike enemies from great distances.
Excellent.
Seems like I can rapid fire them, but he does choose to dodge them if I go too fast.
Well done. You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it.
That's
on your toes, Lord Rosfield.
True, and I want to keep my face unmarred because I reckon this kid's got a future in modeling by the look of him. Press R1 to evade an enemy's attack. Evading an attack at the precise moment it is dealt will temporarily slow the enemy, making him more susceptible to counter using attack or magic by the look of it.
Keep trying, Clive.
I failed first dodge.
Oh, to be so young.
No, I want to get a good dodge. There we go, good dodge.
Try to evade my attacks.
Good dodge make big fireball.
Good. Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me. Well, I'm waiting.
Well, you have to tell me how first. A Phoenix shift 3 times by pressing circle. Simply. Both melee and ranged attacks magic can be used while executing a Phoenix shift, so we can come out with an attack as well. What's lock on? L1.
Would that all our shields could move so swiftly.
Oh, you can't dash away then. Circle will dash always towards a locked target at the very least.
But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all.
Must mend our wounds. Consumable items such as potions and tonics can be used to restore Clive's HP or temporarily boost attributes. Consumables can be assigned to up, right, or down. And also can be used in the main menu too, by the look of it. High potion. Which one heals more?
For now.
Obviously the high potion. Fully restore.
That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory, or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rosfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
There we go, there's a battle theme for you. We must defeat the Lord Commander. Breaking opponent's will. The will gauge indicates an opponent's will to fight. Break their spirit by landing attacks and strike them when they are vulnerable.
Go on. You're sure to beat him this time.
Am I?
You can do it, Clive. Just stay
No, he
calm.
cheated. He blocked.
Nice try. You're taking this seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
By Phoenix Shift, he just blocked last time. Oh wait, I was like, I've chased you in. You'll never get me now. He blocked it. Staggering your enemies. Lord Murdoch's will has been broken. Man, he doesn't have much blooming will, does he? Leaving him staggered. Try dealing as much damage as you can before he regains his senses. Use R2 and square to execute Rising Flames, a powerful iconic ability. if I said that correctly, granted Clive by the blessing of the Phoenix. That's a big hit. Wondering if I can mix
I took my own advice.
the things in.
Used all the tools at my disposal. Nice try.
Go on, Clive. Keep pressing.
Just a little more.
Keep pressing buttons.
We believe in you.
You're a damnably quick.
He called me a cretin. How dare he?
Ah.
He won! See? I told you he could do it.
Aye. Bested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Joshua, I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you. I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us. Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
We should join them.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust?
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive spar.
Is that so?
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed!
Torgal.
Where do you think you're going, Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Okay. Sunrise, sunset. Find your way. Should you find yourself lost, do not fret. Hold down L3 and trust in your animal instinct to point you in the right direction. Your current destination will be displayed with a symbol of redness. Yes, we'll say that. It's probably actually something a bit more than that.
Brewing.
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
Like a house crest. Who actually are you to me? We have slightly different hair colors, and I haven't heard daughter or sister yet, so... Attendant? I don't know. We'll figure this stuff out. Animal instincts. Ooh.
All right. Let's get this stuff unpacked before the Duchess calls for our heads. Right you are.
Even that's voiced. There's nothing I have to read, and I don't even have to pick up stuff. I just go near it, and it goes bloop. Useful items can be found across the realm by those who know where to look. Items discovered can be viewed on the items tabs in the main menu. Also, it will tell me, right? It's a potion. Right, do I want to go explory then?
Make sure you get a good edge on that, eh?
I know. I'm not about to send our lads off to war with dull blades.
Everyone be having the dialogues.
Preparation is key. We must be ready to march at any time.
You don't need to tell this one. She's raring to go.
She's heard this speech before.
Good old chocobo. Now, where is our actual destination?
Make sure all the crystals are accounted for.
Are there crystals in the barrel? You have to tell me a bit more than that. There's goodies up there.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess. Pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
Yeah, so I'm guessing they deliberately put the incredibly stockier, well-fed guy next to the guy who looks like he could need a few more meals put into him, that's for sure, for his working time.
Ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
Ooh.
You make an handsome pair. We'll be having a feast for the two of you soon enough.
Which these two?
I'm having my bearer fill the well, my lord. Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
So I take it then that you don't need to always use crystals to do stuff then? And you're using the actual residual of mana, or whatever it's called in this world? Of your, yeah. Seems kind of bad, maybe? I don't know. We need to find a bit more about the world, right?
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
Alright, with that said, let's get to our destination. Got a high potion back anyway for what we've done. So we literally got the 2 back we used in the tutorial to top up our HP. If they was even things I get to keep or have been spent at all.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it?
Yes, the affluence is very present too, isn't it?
There's Joshua.
They're gonna have to use... Yeah, but... yeah, there's Joshua. Great, but... Look at this. Are you trimming it using magic? Yes, I think that is a yes. Cool. But also... The same situation's taking place, right?
Marquis, forgive my man. He'll be done in a jiffy. Just getting the place tidied up for the big procession.
The first prompt they think is that I'm going to berate them. That doesn't show such good things for the land, does it?
Clive,
Are you worried about the war?
The soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
My real-life little brother's called Joshua. This is going to be weird.
You will put Joshua's comfort and safety before your own. Do you understand? Yes, Your Grace.
On another level, I was dark-haired and he's blonde, so that's another weird parallel. Excuse me, mother. I'm going in. Making an effort. Some large gates to stiff levers require extra effort to operate. Use X to access them, then hold R2 to push or pull with all your might. Spare me a push door. Thank goodness. I'd look a fool if I pulled.
Good luck.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Your mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
Fire flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south, to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mothercrystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
This familial relationship's a mess. Active time lore. Hold the pad to access the Active Time Lore ATL feature, a compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current storyline progression. ATL can be viewed during most cutscenes. Why would I want to be stopping cutscenes to view that at the time? All ATL entries can be accessed later in the game. Okay, cool. I thought I'd be able to understand what's going on from what I'm doing anyway, and then be able to refer back later if I have missed something or do not understand something. That's what I'm more hoping for. Why would I want to do that? It's like, not during the cutscenes. I'm enjoying them, imbibing them. Like, we can see, like, our current location, other people as well. I guess there's going to be more information here. Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua, Elwin Rosfield, led by his people for his steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effect in quelling the rebellious northern territories. I'm not sure how much that elucidates for me. The Iron Kingdom, also known in the local tongue as Hiran. That's a word, if I said it right. The Iron Kingdom is an archipelago nation situated off the west coast of Storm with its capital at Krieg-Lust. I'm sure we'll hear that out loud. The Mothercrystal, Drake's Breath, rises from a volcanic island situated just within or without its borders, depending on whom you may ask, disputes say, and has been the subject of long-standing conflict between the Iron Blood and the neighboring Duchy of Rosaria. The Iron Kingdom's inhabitants shun any contact with outsiders, which has given rise to a unique, if largely inward-looking culture. Mothercrystals, plural. Enormous glassy mountains, 5 of which tower over the lands of Valisthea. They are the source of all the crystals that the people of the Twins rely on in their everyday lives. Not only that, but the lands surrounding them are rich with ether, making the magics the crystals cast even more potent. For these reasons, great nations have sprung up around each Mother Crystal and have long warred with each other for possession of their blessings. We've got our castle situated in the heart of the ducal capital of Rosalith. It is from this towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family rule their nation. An architectural feat the founder himself would be proud of. The castle has stood since the early days of the duchy and watched over the rise of this proud nation and the people who inhabit the city beneath. And of course, the duchy itself. A nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm with Rosalith as its capital. Rosaria was originally formed from a collection of smaller dominions, all of which now stand united under the banner of Archduke Clive Rosfield. Not possessing a mother crystal of its own, the duchy has long been locked in bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over possession of Drake's Breath, which lies still further to the west in the midst of the boiling sea. See, now I always wonder if, yes, we can get this information right here, right now, but will it also be told to me in time if I just wait? I always worry with something like that if I'm learning the information a bit sooner than I should. Do you know what I mean?
This war we mean to wage, it isn't only for control of the Mother Crystal. Above all else, we cannot allow those Ironblood savages to gain a foothold on Storm.
I know. I would sooner die than see them darken our shores again. I wish you a safe journey tomorrow.
And I you, Clive. May your blade strike true.
We drove the Ironblood from our shores once before, but their patriarch still dreams of spreading his message to Storm. And when the Crusaders march, they move a damn sight quicker than the Blight ever did.
So we recapture the Mother Crystal, end their ambitions, and secure the duchy.
Only the light of the Phoenix can guide us through these dark days. But that does not mean I'm happy asking this of Joshua. Look after him, won't you?
Even if it costs me my life.
Let's make sure it doesn't come to that.
Well, at least Dad likes you, eh? Right, I'm supposed to retire to my chambers, which is actually up this way? Yes, maybe? Many routes lead to Rome, I guess. Still cutting the trees, bushes. Beautiful sculptures.
No messages, my lord.
Thank you.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless, a man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time.
I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you. There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
Sorry, Ambrosia. I won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Good luck!
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate! May the blessing of the crystals go with us!
And shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
His grace departs! Open the gates!
Lord Rosfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes, then. And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
I wanted it to be Biggs and Wedge. I'm pretty sure you guys noticed I was going Biggs and Wedge, Biggs and Wedge, better be Biggs and Wedge. World map. Here we go out there. The world map displays all the locations indicated by glowing pins currently available to Clive via fast travel. In that cutscene, I will say I was going, so who is she? But then I think enough from the conversation that was then given, I got enough context. Yes, there is the active time lore, but it really does mess with the cutscenes, and I'm sure the story will tell us in its way in time. Alright, we are heading to Stillwind. There was a time not long ago that the songs of civilization echoed through Stillwind's knotted bows. Now the settlements lie abandoned, and the only sounds to escape this forsaken place are the howls of beasts that have fled the Deadlands to make the bogs their home. I mean, it could be Tyler Biggs and Wade Wedge. I don't know. They might have last names.